Yo, what is up guys? It's me Eve again here, and in today's video we're going to talk about the new gacha game for Hell's Paradise. We're going to talk about it in general, how is it looking. I'll show you all of the animations of summoning. I'll show you the gameplay as well. I think you will be a little bit surprised with the gameplay. I honestly at first didn't really like it, but I think there is some good stuff about it, and I'm definitely going to talk about it in this video. But before that, let me just quickly show you how to download the game if you will be interested. There's two ways. First way, if you have already the Japanese account, so Japanese Play Store, you can just search it up in the Play Store and you will get this game here and you can just download it from here. The other way is going to be from the Cool app, so that's like if you don't know what Cool app is basically the app that allows you to download APKs of different games that are sometimes exclusive to different countries, or just in general different APKs if there's some type of problem and you don't have it in your Play Store. Obviously, there's other type of APK sites that you can download it from. I don't know about like all of them, but from Cool App, I just found it there, and it's most popular one. So probably a lot of players who have been playing gachas do know about it. So this is how you want to do it. So hopefully you will like the video. Don't forget again to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let's get into the video itself. Okay, let's get into some of the action first. So I'm going to be showing you some of the gameplay versus some of the bosses, as well as the event that is currently going for the characters. The gameplay is pretty basic. There's nothing too crazy. It's an AFK game, but they decided to do it a little bit different. And honestly, at first, I didn't really like that they did this like as a POV. So you yourself are kind of like fighting versus the enemy, so you only see enemies, you don't see your actual characters, only their like art, and that's it. But I kind of like actually liked it after some time, as well as like in for example, there is an arena in this game where you can see the whole lineup of the enemy team. So like all of the characters that the enemy has, they're all gonna be on the on the screen as well versus you. I kind of actually liked it. I don't know. Maybe some people, for some people, this is actually gonna be, not that great. You will not like this too much. But I actually felt after playing for some time, I actually felt like this is actually decent enough. The skills look great. I love the skills. Art looks great. The game looks just insanely good. In terms of like overall the atmosphere, they're showing everything. Like the skills animations, the damage dealing, all of that, the voice line, all of those like voice lines are there as well. So it just looks so damn good. I don't know. I've been very big fan of how it played out in that sense. Again, I would obviously like a little bit more if they did actually, as you can like see your characters when you're going to be fighting. I think that would be a great addition as well, obviously, and you can just remain the skill as like a cutscene in there as it was as it is in currently in game. So, but I think overall they actually did a pretty good job with the whole thing. How it's looking in terms of gameplay, they did nail it in terms of like cutscenes adding there. I wish that like a lot of gachas would do the same thing that are based on the anime. Just use the cutscenes from like an anime or something and just reanimate them a little bit. Like JJK did also a great job with that. On for example, JJK Phantom Parade, the gacha game. I think they did also nailed that thing as well when they were using these skills. I think that's also a great one for that game. Overly, the game also runs really well. There's gonna be also, I'm gonna show you some of the reroll a little bit in here as well, just so you can see how it's basically looking or when you just start gaming. And actually, like without, it was a little bit laggy at first, and I didn't understand why, because on my phone it worked perfectly basically, but on the when I downloaded it on the PC on the emulator, it was a little bit laggy. So I didn't know why. So on the second clip, you will see it's actually being a little bit laggy, but it's actually not laggy if you change the... So there's an FPS setting in the settings and it's by standard it puts on 30 FPS, and if you change it to 60, it actually gets just so smooth. And I think in terms of that, they did a really good job as well, because on 60 FPS it actually runs really smooth. Like you have seen in the first clip, it looks so much better than on 30 FPS. Like you will see, like it's just so much different. But in second clip, obviously, I showed you a little bit of the gameplay. This is kind of like the one you're going to be going through the tutorial. I will show you the character summons animations as well as their summons. The animations when you get the SSR characters, when you get other SR characters, overall how it's looking. I really hope that they will give us the global version. But again, in terms of Japanese games, there's a lot of those times when we don't really get any of those games on the global version. For example, the same goes with like Blue Log Blaze Battle. So it is a little bit sad that they do those exclusive games for only their kind of for only their country and not for global. I wish they would add that for us as well, because that would be really sick. Again, even if the game is not like this game obviously is not crazy. It's not the best gacha game that you will ever see, but I think overall it's decent enough. It's playable. It looks good. On Thursdays, I did see some problem. There was a problem with downloading the game as a global player, because if you didn't have the basic account for the Japanese version, I think on all of the emulators, the game would just crash instantly. But now they fixed it, so it's currently working on emulators as well, so you can download it if you're a PC player. If you're also a player for the mobile, then I don't think you will have any problems, because I didn't see have any of them at all. Another thing is also like the game doesn't like waste a lot of space on your phone or like PC, whatever you're using it for. There's only like 1.6 gigabyte you need to download initially, and then it's around like 1-2 megabytes for each of the new chapter. So basically, each chapter they're gonna ask you to download like a few megabytes, just so they can do like a small cutscene or something like that. So it's not that big of a deal in terms of like when you put it on your phone. But I think like you'll probably see on the screen currently we have the reroll. I think animation for the rerolls are also really nice. They have the voice lines for every character as well. It's looking very good. I love the voice lines, especially even in the game when you, for example, did a fight and the fight just finished. You will hear some different voice lines that are not scripted. Just like to do the same thing all over again. You will hear different voice lines every time, as well as by leveling up the characters, you will also get different voice lines for that. So whenever they're gonna be like commenting basically on the battles, or even before the battle starts, they sometimes do have some like type of comments that they were gonna be saying. So there's like a lot of good stuff that a lot of other gacha games I don't necessarily see doing. But again, it is a little bit sad that it's only an AFK game. I think Hell's Paradise could have pulled off something a little bit more kind of like a strategy game where you like build your own team, and then you use like kind of like a gacha kind of like a HSR basically. That type of gameplay. I think the Hell's Paradise could definitely have pulled that type of content for sure. But again, it is probably, I don't think it's made by like a huge company. Because again, if it was made by the huge company, we would probably see some global action as well. But again, it's very early to say. Maybe we will still get to have the early access in the global as well at some point, maybe when the season 2 again comes in. But another thing about the game that I really liked, I think overly how they made how many pools did they actually give. On first day it seems like it's insane amount of pools, because you get from just mail, you get basically 4 multis, you get two on standard banner and two limited banner pulls. Then you also get a shit ton of pulls from kind of like a ranking ladder. So it's not like arena, but it's like people who, for example, leveled up characters first. For them doing that, you're actually getting rewards. So, and they give a lot of, so you basically can possibly pull around, like I would say on limited banner on first day you can do like 60 maybe pulls. I think that's around like that on the first day, as well as there is like a login rewards. Obviously they're giving every day, they're giving it for a standard banner, they're giving you a 10 pull, as well as all of the limited characters. They're actually also available on the standard banner, so you can't possibly pull them in from the standard banner as well. So that's a good thing. Again, this is probably because they didn't really release any like a full on limited character yet. Maybe there's gonna be something like that in future. I'm pretty sure that there is gonna be something like that there for sure. But again, the story is also kind of looking like it's based off only the stuff that was in the season 1 for now. I don't know if it's gonna go into season 2 yet, but probably once the season 2 comes out, there's gonna be some action from season 2 as well. So we'll need to wait for that. In terms of the something that I didn't really like overly, I think so. There is a limit to how many you can pull a day. So I think you can do on each banner, except for the standard banner, you can do up to 3 multis a day. So that's a little bit weird. I didn't understand why would they do something like that. It was quite weird for me. I think this is the first gacha that I ever seen that actually has a pull limit. Maybe it's like to fight with the people who are addicts, onto like gacha addicts, you know, the gamblers. Maybe it's something like that, but I actually didn't understand why. And I don't know, maybe there is like a reason for it in like Japanese community. There's something that posts on the news about the stuff, why they did it. But again, in terms of like in English, because those are communities that are in Japanese, I have no idea why that's the reason. Another minus again is probably gonna be extremely pay to win. It looks like, because again, getting copies of the characters, again, most of those like AFK type of games, whales are gonna have again a huge advantage over free to plays. But again, there's mostly only PvE content, so there's not really a lot of PvP content in the game except for one arena. Where you will be getting your stuff in. Other than that, there's literally not that much stuff with the PvP content. But again, in PvP content, whales are gonna bug the shit out of all of the free-to-plays. But okay, I think this is the video for the Hell's Paradise game. Hopefully you liked it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what do you think about this game. Are you going to try it or not? Also, if you're interested in more content on this game, if you want to see more, maybe some pools on this game as well, I could definitely probably arrange that, and we could do some summoning sessions on the game for sure. Other than that, hopefully you liked the video. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments, and I'll see you on the next one.